Budam jai jaina, system jai jaina. Dada shui kilomam yi kinyabam jai jaina. Dada shui kilomam yi kinyabam jai jaina. Maya jai bemiya, Maya jai bemiya. Good evening, fellow viewers. Let this guy stop disturbing me behind here. So, good evening, fellow viewers, fellow Ambazonians, televiewers all across the globe. I want to salute una and welcome una for this another episode for this No Conny Talk show. Now, me, una host, una own countryman, Capo Daniel Rankam again once more. Today, we get a primary issue for can handle when are the issue for the intertribal war where La Republic it want inject them for inside Ambazonia. We don't see for inside Ngwerong where La Republic they don't bring people them for can start intertribal war with the hopes that they go use them against the Ambazonian revolution. Unfortunately for them, we don't turn them around. They don't see the way our population that respond for our call for a blockade of Ngwerong, and they don't decide for back off. So I'll go play music, and then during that time I will get ready for our show. And at this time, a very, very talented young man where video be viral would then decide for play na he as well our own country music. Our own country man go bring all our own country thing them. We go enjoy the Mutumbu together. So the music I not get the man way sing a title, but if some person get them, may gonna contact me for give for me. I need to look small because as I see very well. Okay, I don't see them. I fire them plenty for this computer too much. Our technical staff did the hell of we but and then arrive for America. I did for Hong Kong. When I did for ground zero. So me go. My mommy and my papa them village not Amazonia doing on a cola. So make we share cola to enjoy this country music. So my country people, una know say this song they so for man way no know. This song that language they communicate. Now I don't know this particular country where the village where they want come up for the it look like now for people for Pa and Bumbi town for the big village for inside Bafude. But when they knock that thing, there's one they talk and say they describe what it had the dance they go, some person it come, it come, it go, it come, it go, it come. So as soon as they hear that yeah. Oh, it's sweet there, culture good. So usa una day my own country people when I enjoy this our song, we're gonna know what to go behind. Appreciate our culture, we'll get a great culture. Go on the year song like this one. Then you get juju now. Cha cha cha. Hey. country sweet oh, village sweet. Then you see her. Oh, it's sweet. You go see her cheap for juju. You go who handle le bet for fight. Na majesty that. Where you see traditional juju, you hold skin so you work. I say cha cha cha. Na say he cock the work and over time for quarter. Where you see that cock way down dominate the whole quarter way. Na he one all hand they come na only for he. The worker right. Na say the worker cha. I say the show him King Kong. Yes, will be village champion. all our assimilated friend them they go surely the one that way to the talk. But now our country will restore the dignity of our people. And this one a grassroots movement, a movement of the people by the people. So now welcome for this show. Now me, Capo Daniel, our own countryman, and I come again. I want to thank all my way they watch me live for YouTube. And for people that watch me for our national television, the ACN, I want to thank all now that open una door for una house, una open una TV, make a come for inside una TV at Tori una wait they happen for inside the great state of Ndonga Mantung, where La Republic is the one manipulate people for use intertribal war for gain advantage tactically and militarily against the Ambazonian forces where they operate in that area. They don't try to fight them face by face. Way they don't try for use intertribal war. Will come inside they will make appeal. The people listen for we very well. La Republic them fear them back down. Ladies and gentlemen, wanna welcome once more. Now the No Conny Talk show this. Na me Capo Daniel, Sense Pass King, Lukong, around come again. For this show, we talk now the truth and nothing but the truth. Without fear or favor, because we believe say wuna the people them supposed to be empowered with knowledge about what will happen for the future. For this show, we also hold all leaders them accountable for make sure say what way they promise them for wuna. Na two way they go to deliver them and na two way they go to do them. Would they take time for do investigation for find out the truth behind any conspiracy or plan where people they make them where we cripple this our revolution. Now the mantle that would carry them for our head and he would promise una. So we go continue for the do them. Fair, balanced, and unafraid. Once more, all man highly welcome. Today na number 6 day for this month of May 2021. Today we go start with the topic where I began talking last time. How for social media, La Republic they ran put out some document where they talk say na document where it come up for the Hong Kong police force. Say the ran come they be wanted say una humble servants, this una own countryman, fighter of freedom of Ambazonian people, defender of international law, of the right of self-determination of the British Southern Cameroon Ambazonia. Say La Republic that I make complaint for Hong Kong police against me on a humble servant, so that they work to pursue me. I go bring up the screenshot where I didn't bring them again last time for now. Me gonna see them. Now the screenshot this. Normally, when La Republic it follow any Ambazonian activist or any Ambazonian person, na very good advantage or ma talk say na PR advantage for that person because it will show people say that man it do good work. So it be very easy for we for don't bask ourselves and say wanna see the one that prove say Capo Daniel the work for Ambazonia very well, so the La Republic they define it, they make other propaganda with them. But that one no be thing will be out for this very platform. So I go tell you exactly what way it happen. This so-called law firm, where they call an Ansili law firm, the same law firm will be involved with Tapang Ivor for America, who na don't get the publication and many other things there. Now a law firm where that Emmanuel Salai na a Banso Pikin where married relative for Mr. Paul Biya, the one use it for 5 weeks. This Salai law firm na person where no get no dignity and no get credibility. Na person where we hear according to report say na person wey don go bankrupt. That means na man wey in the manage life, he money dey enter for one side, he come off for another side. I believe say this boy, it is scam La Republique du Cameroon. It will be easy for me for candle for the brag, they tell people say when I see La Republique they follow me, it means I work fine. Because after all, I know say they no fit do anything for me. So why not just brag about it and gain credibility? But that is not our nature, because we uphold dignity, we uphold moral standard, and we hold the truth. Now why that one want to tell now the truth for which way it happen. So now the second document, this way this Silai law firm it make them. We will then see how they will go make press conference for La Republique, bring fake victims of act of violence purportedly from Ambazonian forces or Ambazonian side. They don't use those documents and those people then for go make claims, say that they go make law case for America. I don't know about the one for America, but we don't hear from Tapang Ivor and we'll take them the way we did. But for this my own, they don't first make the first document, put them on social media, then send them for me personally, plenty time for WhatsApp, for Instagram, and of all sides. Then feed the owner say I no be the read them, I be the read them. Because their intention for do this thing now for scare we and for silence we, make us stop for be effective for the work we will do for our liberation struggle. So this time now the second document, this way they make them for write Hong Kong police their name, say they don't go make complaint for me for Hong Kong police. So I take this document, I seek legal advice, and the advice me say make a counter complaint against the Cameroon government for the Hong Kong police for making such claims on social media through their propagandists by country people and the famous the one way they for the like gay way they for America for Germany they call it again. I don't forget that one in name. They not even be very relevant. So I don't go make a complaint, a counter complaint for the Hong Kong police. I don't go inform them of this activity for use the Hong Kong police for propagate a false issue concerning me, your humble servant and noble countryman fighter. I don't go tell the Hong Kong police, I don't provide them all these documents the way they put them for social media. The Hong Kong police, they don't call me finally today and they don't inform me, say this document na fake. This document na fake. So wait the Ambazonia people they forget for know. Say La Republique, they scam them, whether La Republique they do and deliberately or not. But since they put that name for Emmanuel Silai, it means say this lawyer, it is surely fake the document them, go show and for La Republique or for Pobia, say it work a fight Ambazonian fighter them. They take money for them. So I know say Cameroon military they wash me, their minister they wash me, their presidency they wash me. So I want to inform una say if una they give money for Emmanuel Silai, say he can pursue me Capo Daniel for Hong Kong. Una ran fall for Chuke, he chop una money. Hong Kong police they ran call me. Their preliminary response for a counter complaint or a complaint in this regard because there was no complaint in the first place. Now say this document is believed to be a fake. But because na an issue where it concern a threat to my life here in Hong Kong, they don't forward them for another office where it will handle the case. So as it being a public issue and an issue of public interest, as I'm a public figure for Eastern Ambazonia, saving one of the biggest institutions that represent the interests of our state, I need to bring up for una, for inform una. Subsequently, and maybe I know go be able to go for the detail if the Hong Kong police decide to investigate the Cameroon government or this law firm where they make use the Hong Kong police force their name, then maybe I know go fit give una detail onto those investigation they finish. But the Hong Kong police force they take this type of blackmail very, very seriously. So now the thing that I want to report for now. The person where is supposed for the fear investigation and war crimes na Pobia where a government can be sanctioned already by the United States of America by removing them from AGOA. Many other parliaments they call for international pressure on top Mr. Pobia, including some organization requesting that he should be referred to the ICJ, International Criminal Court for War Crimes, that he is perpetrating and committing in Ambazonia. Mr. Pobia should be the one worrying about crimes because he is the criminal, he is the terrorist. All this is tactics to try to intimidate us will not work. Before we come to this revolution, we have decided, we have made our mind. We have seen what Pobia have done to other people. We thought about it very well. And we, after the killing of Akum Julius and the killing of the banning of the consortium, make up our mind to take a stand with our people and provide this service for them, for their liberation. And there's nothing Mr. Pobia can do about it. So the other update we want to give for the thing where the Bamenda Brigade didn't do for inside Bamenda. Once more, we want to congratulate our general, our papa for inside the great state of Mezam, General Cobra, he picking them, and for thank the unit where he carried this out this bombing. I'm not going to give the specific about this unit. When I remember, say Mr. Pobia Bivondo for all the places, big places for inside the Cameroons, he don't put this state today. We will know say now an occultic state where get magical power. Then talk say Pobia then cook and fine, put them for all the so-called 10 regions them. So that mean in Mexican they work for them very well. So for 9 years today, on the 5th of May, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, their bomb squad, they don't bomb them, it don't be Chakara or will nobody get video footages and pictures because we don't be so tired of doing other things. But eventually those images will emerge. With the SLR Republic, they carry out a Calais for that area. And we also want to talk say would they together with our people, they were then there for inside Moyoka, where they experience the same treatment of Calais intimidation, violation of privacy, humiliation, to say the least. So they together with them, meet and turn up strong, meet and continue hard. For inside La Republique du Cameroon also, we see how report card in the commode for this their scam, where they call them say the so-called national dialogue, say don't bring them the so-called decentralization, house of chiefs and all those things where it no go take even the baby for no say it be on a clown game. So when they see the black leg enabler Senator Mbaki, colonial Senator Mbaki Moki, he talk say they cry, he talk say La Republique they don't give freedom, they put rope for day, they go up, come down. What do you expect? What do you expect from La Republique? This is a shame. We don't tell una make una no enter that report that election now una go for day because of money. Now una they pretend like say una be surprised for these things and way it happen. So na things in that way it happen. But before we go for inside this presentation for which way it happened for Mborong, I go on for first for bring up some black legs and what they expect them for Bamenda, for tell them so they expect them because of Mami Dewe, he don't die for Nambazuna Mami na Mama Florence sa for inside Mbengwi, for Bambili, sorry for inside Bambili. So I want to tell all people them for that family, say they will not get no problem with the Mami, but we no say black leg they come for that, they will come for that die. For the sake of our culture, would want me these people them within the family for Mama Florence sa say me they no make a media die it turn a battleground. Because we ran here say people the way them be wanted. We be already post them. A Betty Peter will be wanted, and the other people them Dikum ma first bring na Tanjong the colonial mayor Tanjong Martin. He go come for that die. Me gonna tell you say make you no come for day. Because if he come for day, he go make him me the forces then try to come for that place where you no find. Me I no like him. Oh, gonna tell me go back for Yaoundé. Was forces them, they be active for finding. They don't come for a house. Now a house is for Yaoundé. They don't come for a house 2 times. They no go inside for the way they want to enter. When I know send a new territory as well, the Dublin conference, if you don't authorize we for carry out operation for inside Yaoundé. So this black leg, this colonial mayor without mandate, we don't go shoot for Yaoundé. Inside a house, they receive money. Say they represent the people them for inside Bambili, make it remain for day. Even inside for day, you know be safe. I see the threaten for camp for inside Bamenda, for camp pass go for bank for Bambili. Make una know say if we wanna never make come for that die, now una sabi. So Mama Florence sat way and die. May so rest in peace. I want to extend my condolence for a family where them be bereaved. I say me they not me they avoid for bring people the way they dey for inside war. When I see we will dey for abroad here, we need to go there, we need to come for all those type of things then before war they go on. We not go allow a black leg me come. Another one person to wait there for them and Ndikum Peterston, when a black leg also where either they give information them for La Republic about family the way they target them for inside Bambili would want also talk say make the family then tell him make he no come for day. If he come for day, he no go fine. I no need to explain plenty, but I will play a video making note to say our forces them for inside Yaoundé, our cells and where they for inside Yaoundé, they ram visit the compound, make it sabi. Say now eventually now just a matter of time before a time in 99 days it go reach.
So you see the front, so you see the front now very well for the house. You see the clean now. So you see the front.
So now the warning that was the game for these people them, an arrest warrant from the Ambazonia Defense Forces is already there out for these people their name, including the chief for they also, because we need the one focus so much on the chief. We just want to inform the people the way they get that die for Bambili. Any man with the wash we may gonna inform them, me they know allow this black leg them me then come for that die, because if they come for day, you know go fine. People go visit that die way, you know fine. We already know so what capability them already down being a one no need for talk them. Me then tell them me they no come for that die. Another issue we would say for La Republic now had their courthouse in born. As we tell I say this country is a country where you no get no hope. Now a barbaric country, no be a country where you feel hope say one day the fi can do anything or the fi can help we in any shape or form. Now video this way they should come out from inside their town day. When I see house in the born, now courthouse born for La Republic. He have prison at the job now for window. House the born instead of open prison at them, me them come out, the touch shoot gun. When I see these vagabonds, these frogs, the same will go be with this type of people. From information over the year, we hear say one prisoner will be sick very seriously for inside detention center. Then deny for give it treatment, so they die. Now way people then vex, then set that courthouse on fire. The La Republic them for see how fire they come out, move all prisoners, then put them, then left them, them burn to death. Look at the wicked people, wicked beasts. We have nothing in common with these people in terms of this their behavior that they have inherited from France. May una know that this country is La Republic is not an independent country. In a country where they fight for against independence for Cameroon, then teach Cameroonians for call their freedom fighters as Makiza, Paul Biya, and the military way they rule that country. Now people the way they fight against the independence for that country. So now for those show, I say we not be one with this type of people, one cut food with them, completely with them. So now I will take una for the main presentation what I want to give for una. Now the issue for the war way, tribal war way, we done be for long time. For inside Njirong. Njirong na some small village where they for inside Ndonga Mantung. Now village where you get big land, but you get small people. All the history where La Republic either enter twist and from Ambazonia cause multiple intertribal wars. We go fix them. Last time I talked about the one that for inside come one with the land separate village. One side then for inside Mezam state, one day for inside Boyo, one day for inside Menchum. All those things that will be resolved justly so that our people will live in peace. So the people for inside Mborong, inside Mborong, the war then for inside Mborong. But the people that for Nantamba, Taubo, forgive me. They get plenty population, but they don't get plenty land. So at one time for their history, they go back, say me, then work farm. The people that for inside Njirong, when a small village, they know about plenty, then accept them. Say we are all brothers. Una take the land became one farm day. Now the people them, for instance, Tambo, they want take that land now like na their own. They don't fight. I think 5 years ago or more, before this war was started, almost about 9 years. I remember there will be a very big intertribal war for the where these people that from Jirong, they want stop the other people that mean they no can take farmland for turn and maybe in their village. They don't even install chief for they. Now they are right. The case be go for court it be down rule on their behalf. So as this war it go, the colonial duo for they, he want to use advantage for chopping money, because from where to the year will be feel saying an issue where the duo if one for just use that instability for burn house and when they do them already, and then for recruit Amazonian struggle. But it be deeper than that. The heart of the issue now palava money from where to the here. So one rich man, they say now the richest man for inside the great state of Ndonga Mantung, we name na Ahaji Njibri. Say na Ahaji Njibri na he sponsor this war, na he sponsor all this conflict. The people for inside the fund for inside Ntabu, ye too if we get intention for get this land, because na land where they don't get dispute for that land for a long time. Plus their so-called elites them. So wait to wait and do. Now say they be fee say they will use the advantage how La Republic define support. For support La Republic during the whole Ngarbu massacre. So now you see the chief if you go stand for life for the whole war. Say if you been a fighting be the go on for Ngarbu, na Ambazonian fighter and born village. Way na La Republic born am. It be willing for sell blood for innocent blood for the village people there. Because of this land. So now, another person, that Alhaji Njibri, when a man will work a buy land for a cattle and other business them, when he buy land, he find man way na foolish man. He can buy land. They not even take boundary. You can take the whole hill. When people don't complain from Jiron, you go talk so now go from Kambe, from Tombo. Yes, thank you at Edrisu. You go talk so now go from Kambe, go complain for day. Because you know say La Republic na chop money, scratch my back as scratch your own, as a chida should be the talker. When you go bribe money for that, there is no justice for our people. Because those courts are not for our people. Now see dan seize land for inside Njirong, seize am sute. So from information what they hear them, he go pay money for the colonial deal. Ma put a picture for here. This colonial deal, when an Ambazonian as well. He named as Simon Quinty. Now the SDO this self, not be the DO. Now the SDO this. He can pay money for this SDO. This DO is Saint Gendarme La Republique military. Would he join them with the chief for inside Tabo, then go for inside the area where this conflict did na Mburong. Then go for inside Mburong, say they want go establish, they want go build palace for inside Mburong. This particular SDO, he go there with military. The military take that opportunity for go burn houses them for inside there. Now images then this way them burn the houses them for inside this this place. Instant Jirong. Now house then this way them burn them for there. Then go burn people their house in front of the SDO and the military people. Then go burn that house them for day, because now house the way they want burn them, La Republic they always want to burn house them for our people. So the military take the opportunity enter for day, ask and say now who they be enemy, then go point house and then burn 4 people their house them to the ground for nothing. That way this information come from me, I immediately call the youths them from Jirong, for Bamenda, Douala. I gather their number them. The war council will talk, will brainstorm, will call them, will tell them, me them block road, me no motor, no pass for day. Me them rally, will call all the troops them. If need be, we will intervene militarily. We will not go allow La Republic to use the disguise of tribal war for this, for enter our villages. Sorry, I get a message from our technical staff. Oops. Okay, so now the thing in that way they happen. For instance, Jirong, we don't call the youths then respond to our call massively. Then come out, then block road. Make her bring the video. So the same military where come for inside there for come burn house them. Now that same military go come again for day. They play both arson and firefighter.
People from Jirong protesting against the molestation of the Ntumbo people. Women crying, shedding tears, roadblock. So they are massively around. Some are singing, some
are people
crying.
This. Yes. They cry. Now La Republic that's so. Follow Ntumbo people. To come burn place them. Burn their house them. Poor farmers. Poor farmers.
So, this is the situation.
For nothing.
Sunday, the 2nd of May, 2021. It's a serious day.
When I see this, our parents.
Crying, screaming.
So now the military people and that then come for day.
By the population of Ntumbo.
So this pain where our mommy them, our ntakembeng, our auntie, our sister them, they go through. Why? Because La Republic one can burn house. Because La Republic na chop money, scratch my back and scratch your own. They don't go take bribe for Alaji Njibri. I don't talk for people for inside Njirung. Una must catch Alaji Njibri. Una must holy. Yes, Mr. PS, I'm live online. Hello?
Yeah, DDC.
Yes, I'm live online and you are live. So, now the thing this way they happen. Because of bribery and corruption and a military where they look any opportunity for target any person where them fit target them for kill them. Now they don't go burn house them for inside Jerome for nothing. This same Dio make I play the video more and see first.
So they're pleading on the administration to rescue this situation.
So our people they cry. The same administration come for day. The same people where then cause the problem. This problem be done be pause so no man will be the war again. All man be quiet. Now the La Republic military accompany people them from Ntumbo for come for instant Jirong. Then come with the protection, with the authority of the colonial Dio. Come burn people their house. The same time our people them with that fear, that military people that are front, they talk say they say ask help for these same people. The same arsonists. They ask help me they can quench fire. When I see which kind degrading this, no, we don't finish. The one past slavery, where you go be forced to beg your oppressor for help. Now the thugs and this, now the military, now the terrorists and this.
It's a difficult situation. The law enforcement officers are finding it difficult to handle. So are waiting on the Geo Fondu and the administration, senior division officer for Donga Mantongu, based in Gambia, to come down.
So the same people where then cause this problem when peace, the people are living in peace. This is why we cannot hang around with La Republic. We cannot be together with them. they don't come again. So I don't talk for people for inside Njirong. Una must catch Alhaji Njibri and a Pikin, Babangida. Una must catch them. Our soldiers and two they go catch them. As we don't hear say don't go for inside, it stay for Yaoundé. For corner that other Alhaji way na Alhaji Bashuru for room. Alhaji Bashuru for room. Now that one way na be go pay that proxy forces the way they be constituted by Ngala Gerard. Now be go pay the money for chop. Time where they can't keep people from Garbu. That two Alhaji them they stay for Yaoundé. They make millions of money. When Amadou Ahijobi can set them up, put them for the all Ndawara, all those people that were illegal money. They are the richest people in our land, working for La Republic, staying in Yaoundé, coming here just to kill. Our people don't mean anything to them. It's an inconvenience for them to access their resources and their land. And the land. We must not let this happen. I'll be very, very happy with the people from Njirong. As they ran stand up, we will give them gun for be able to defend themselves. We will call on all our patriots, them where they for inside Ntambu, for inside Tombu. Say we'll get fighter them for inside Tombu already. We will call on those fighter them, make them arrest the situation. Any man will conspire with the foreign government, whether not because of bribery or corruption, or whatever reason, for undermine the peace where go enable us to fight this war successfully. Una arrest it. Me the Njirong people and the people that in Tombu, me then arrest the situation. The leak audio don't come out where the colonial SDO it confirm say the land actually na land for Njirong. Una hear
Everybody will believe that is part of Njirong. Mbo means plain and wrong means Njirong. So it is the plain of Njirong. I have also gathered some information from the neighboring fondoms, especially in Tem, Subsea, and a few others who have testified in favor of Njirong. But we want to handle the issue in a way that the elites who are clinging behind the two funds and making the procedure difficult to handle so that the funds themselves discuss. They have started the procedure behind me, in front of me. And I believe that if they were to continue without these side attractions from their own elites, we will have a way out. So I believe squarely that the issue can still be handled. And if the administration doesn't handle it, they will live with that problem forever. So we believe it can be handled. And handled by people who are truthful, people who are prepared to concede. And you know the fun of Ntumbo is such a very hardliner who wants to grab even what does not belong to him. That is what I have been struggling to tear out of him. Because the elites are really putting pressure on him, but he hasn't the point, and we want to make him see that he hasn't the point. So the people have lived together for so long that we cannot permit them to tear each other apart. They have lived together as a community. As the fund of Njirong told me that he was crowned by the fund of Ntumbo and they were sleeping on the same bed. But when his new colleague came up, he tried.
So now the voice that for the colonial SDO way they for instance do Simon Quincy, he talk the truth. They know this truth, yet under his protection, his supervision, the people that want Ntumbo, they no become come now by themselves. Then come with La Republic military, and this same SDO way they talk. Then come with military and this SDO. Military pass, he go burn house them. Join them, say me then go for day, then go install a chief. For a case when a case closed, in a case where all man know the history. They need to find an amicable solution. Because once some person now use something for long, there is some interest there, but you cannot claim something that does not belong to you. That land, na land for Njirong. I no go pass my jurisdiction for became past judgment for Palava land. may be so obvious for even a blind man can see, even Tala Andre Marie can see this one. So our people must calm down and not be used by people who have no interest in their life. People who are there to collect money, who are there to make money out of the colony. This colonial SDO, DO, and their military are not there for our people. They are the arsonists. Our people should be wise and stay away from these people. They mean no good for our people. The pain of our people in Jurong. They are crying, our mothers are crying. For what? Look at, they are sleeping on the ground. There are not, first of all, many. So there are not many of them. And they are crying bitterly because of the pain inflicted on them by La République du Cameroon. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give those information for tell our people from Jurong. David Ward is I never talk, I never give this presentation. The governing council is monitoring the situation. The Ambazonian Defense Forces were monitoring the situation, and the colonial DO Idango issue injunction order. These people then are clown. Where is the injunction order? I might bring the injunction order. The same person where it can cause the problem. It don't go now because the RCC wouldn't talk. The population listen for us. They go and issue an injunction order. This is the injunction order issued by the colonial SDO. The injunction order, the state say the two sides stop fighting. Why would the so-called if it was so-called a government not enforce the law and a judgment that is already been passed by the High Court and the Appeal Court in Bamenda? Why do they not just enforce that law? Just to tell us they need to respect even our English laws. They need to respect even our English courts. So our people, for instance, Tumbo and Funjirong, will not be brothers them. We will come up for one ancestry. As a matter of fact, we will come up for one family before village can separate that way they. We must stay away from the foreigner and the manipulation of La République du Cameroon. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get a big speech from the leader of our war of liberation. The governing council, I think the various departments in the governing council, they are all submitting their report to the president of the governing council's his executive office, so that his speech will be delivered. He will address a lot of things that we are very concerned, and in my office as well, and many other departments, they have also filed into his office. So all of us will wait for the speech tomorrow from the leader of our war of liberation and the executive president of the governing council, Dr. Cho Ayaba. So may we stay tuned on ACN, and we will continue to enjoy this song. I will play some song while our technical team, they will disconnect me live on our national TV. May God bless you now. We don't come finally to the end of this presentation. We will continue to follow for Ground Zero. We will call on our people then for ground for observe the Independent Day Ghost Town will be very, very crucial. May our revolution be short. May our independence be forever. God bless you. Ciao.